Oh, I guess we're live, folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to those of you who have been here before, and welcome to those of you who have not. Hey, this is Mike from Mike's Magic Resto Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement / correction here in what is at the moment a sunny Monday here in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Man, we've had some days and days of severe thunderstorms. My part of the county wasn't hit too badly, but I am getting prepared to do what they call a waterless wash on my car, because it's not really dirty, but it is dusty. You can see where I wiped some dust around there. It's got a few water spots from me having to drive it in the rain. Hopefully this waterless wash will remove those. If not, in another video I'll show you how we get rid of those fresh water spots. It won't work if they've been on there a while and have bonded to the clear coat. You can see some more like right there, here and there. Mostly dust and just a light road film. Hey, somebody's watching. But what I'm going to use, and you can see I've got all my towels ready. This is a high quality drying towel. It's called the Slurpee from Aqualux Detailing out of Dallas. And these are my wash towels. My wipe off towels, as I call them. That may or may not be enough. I'll kind of demonstrate that probably in a subsequent video in this mini series, I shall call it. But what I have up here is I have my McKee's N914 rinseless wash. And what I like about this, and I chose this one on purpose, because once you're done with this, it leaves nothing behind. In fact, they claim you can use this as a panel prep. I don't know about that, but it has different dilution ratios for different purposes. Now, I have diluted a gallon of it as they recommend. I believe it's an ounce to a gallon. And today I'll be putting it in this spray bottle, which this is a spray bottle that it sprays when you squeeze it and it sprays when you let go of it. It's empty right now. But normally if I was doing a rinseless wash, I'd be using this one, which is an electric sprayer, because you want much more liquid when you're doing a rinseless wash as opposed to a waterless wash. And I'll have to fill this up, but I've got it pre-mixed here. I'll be pouring it into here, and what I'll be doing is I will spray it on the surface that I'm going to clean, and then I'll spritz a little bit on the towel, and then we'll make straight line, just enough pressure to keep the towel in contact with the paint. That's all the pressure you want. This will not scratch your paint, or it'll be very minimum. Probably better than doing a traditional wash, especially when it's not any dirtier than my car is. You may remember my last videos, we did the tires. I'll be doing this waterless wash on the rims as well. And then later on, I'm going to give them a little bit of a polish. Hey, Mr. Robert, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. But I just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be doing. And as you can see, Mr. Robert, she's not all that dirty, but I've had to drive her out in the rain a couple times. Got a little bit of rain spots on here. Hopefully this will remove that, because I do have a lot of protection on here, as you might imagine, Mr. Robert. This has got the TMR titanium coating, which is an 8 to 10 year coating. And I put that on here on purpose, Robert, because she has to sit outside so much while I'm working on you guys' cars and gets hammered by the elements. This is probably the toughest ceramic / titanium. Oh, it works great as long as you don't let it get too much, Robert. This will work great for pollen And if you'll go back and look at my YouTube channel, I do have, I think, a series of videos on removing pollen. If it gets really thick and it's been there for a while, I go from the waterless wash, which is what I'm talking about here, to the rinseless wash, which this is what I use to pre-spray, and then I'll mix the waterless wash solution up in a bucket. I believe that's what I have mixed up over there, Mr. Robert. And then I will soak wash pits in that bucket and then squeeze them out. And you can watch, there's plenty of videos out there on how to do a rinseless wash. Today I'm doing a waterless wash. Two different scenarios intended for two different things. But today all I should need is this. And as I said, I'm using the solution that leaves nothing behind, because I'm just the type that if I want to add additional protection to what's already on my car, I will put it on myself. This stuff doesn't leave anything behind. Over there on my shelves, I have a different type of solution which does leave an SiO2 protectant behind. Really excellent for cars when you don't have a lot of time. All you have time for is either the rinseless or the waterless, and you want to leave some protection behind. But got to be careful what you put it on top of. Some of that, it doesn't mesh well, and you might end up with some smearing and streaking if you try to put it on top of the wrong protection that you already have on your paint. But mine, it's fine. It's all about the chemistry, Robert, all about the chemistry. But I just wanted to do a quick show up on that, and I may need some more of the clean off towels, but I'll probably get away with just the one drying towel. I may have to get some more when I get down to the lower sections, and I know I'll get a different one when I start doing the wheels. Because you know that part down there is really nasty, comparatively speaking. Most of the time I'll use it on the glass, everything, the plastic, the metal, it doesn't matter. This stuff makes an excellent glass cleaner if your glass isn't, you know, too bad. Just a light glass cleaner, it's really good, particularly the kind that leaves the SiO2 behind, especially if you're doing the interior, because once you clean it, you want to buff it off with a little bit of polish or protectant left behind, because glass, Robert, is and you know this, is kind of like paint. It is not really flat if you look at it under a microscope, and you need something that will help to fill in those micro imperfections. And that's why all 100% of the so-called glass cleaners on the retail level are glass polishes. They're not really cleaners. They have a cleaning ability because of the solvent and that sort of stuff that's in some of them. Some of them have ammonia, some of them have alcohol, some of them have both, blah, 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 blah. But they all have a little bit of protectant in them, which is why for really nasty windows, they're not really that effective. I don't even, I think, own any retail level glass cleaner. I have several different kinds here, but they're for different purposes. Different levels of glass cleaning. But I'm going to get busy on this, Robert. And I'll probably come back here in a little while and show a little bit more of how I do this when I get to a spot where I can just kind of set the camera down and let it rip, since I don't have a cameraman. Appreciate you, Mr. Robert. Thanks for dropping by. Y'all have a good one now. Enjoy this weather while it lasts. Don't forget, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, Robert. All that stuff that they talk about. I don't really know all that stuff. I don't script these things. nothing. I just turn the camera on and let them go. All right, see you guys later. Thank y'all.